Hello. Hello, everyone. Sorry for a little bit of. Wait. Let's join this link again. Wait for gig a little bit, and sorry for our technical challenging. How are you guys? How this Songkran is it? Yeah. So we in a very challenging times, and I hope you all are healthy, both my mental bodies and everything. Found it. So let's just wait gig a little bit to see that how is it. Hello Annie. Oh wow, you coming to see me as well. Right. I am very new in this live Facebook live at the moment, so just wait gig a little bit, okay? Okay, and I see that we have a couple of people here. Today we're gonna talk about alone and loneliness, right? And just wait gig a little bit. All right, I see some thumb up. I don't know who's that, and so let's see how is it gonna be today. Number 4, I didn't see Gig send any invitation yet, but I'm just gonna start while talking to you guys a little bit. Today I have a couple of topic around alone and loneliness. The reason we want to talk about this is because of there is within this sort of COVID time, people spend time alone a lot, and then there is a misunderstood between alone and loneliness. So I just want to give some definition and how to take care ourselves and our loved one in order to feel whole again, feel included into the society, and then feel uplifting. So that is our inspiration behind. Okay, so I have a lot of a thing to talk about today, and very excited to see you. I promise you, we did test this live thing, Facebook live, because today Gig and I was different location. Normally we're gonna come to the kind of sort of office setup and then planning this together, but today we in a different one. So if you see me and if you hear me well, please let me know. Anyone, just let me know that you guys seeing me very well here. Okay, I'm not gonna put the okay, let's see. I don't see any viewer here, but I guess I'll just wait Gig a little bit. But today we're gonna talk about the definition. Hi Gig, coming in and send the invitation, darling. I'll add Gig. Add. Okay, yeah. So let's see that I just add Gig in, and then they say that no answer. But anyway, today we're gonna talk about alone, loneliness, and what is the difference between alone and loneliness. Nah? And the other one we're gonna talk about how loneliness does to our health and our emotion, and 9 signs of loneliness, how loneliness person see the world, and how can we help ourselves and our loved one from feeling loneliness. And the last one, how can we make alone time is healthy. So we have together about 1.5 hours. Gig, if you are here, can you please send me some message so I know you're around here with us, okay? I send the invitation to you. I try to add. Okay, yeah. Add. Okay, so I add you guys. Okay, thank you. I saw people watching us, 7 people. And just, if any chance, please type it. I didn't see any information, any text at all. I saw the thumb up. So I'm just gonna start while we waiting Gig to be in with us as a host. So today is actually thank you guys that are coming in. So hi Annie, hi Philip. Today the definition of alone, guys, alone is just physically alone. We spend time alone. Doesn't mean that we have any typical feeling bad or good. It can be feeling good or feeling bad. It's just nothing to related to the emotion. It's just having no one else at the present. That is the definition of alone. That's all. Alone is solo. Like I'm in the villa at the moment, solo by myself. Solitary, alone, but not technically because I have you guys with me. That is alone. Alone is equal solo, solitary, isolate. So just by yourself. No emotional attached with like bad emotional or good emotional. That all is the definition of alone. Now, come to the definition of loneliness. Okay, the loneliness itself is, what is it that is the loneliness? The loneliness is something that we feel inside, deeply sad, anxiety, either alone or in the crowded or in the presence of many people. That is the loneliness, which is the definition between alone and loneliness is different. It's nothing related. But when you alone, you could feel loneliness, or you could not, or you could feel happy and healthy. But loneliness is nothing about physical body with anyone. If you feel loneliness, doesn't matter that you in the presence of other people, in the crowd or in a lot of people or alone, you can feel loneliness. Loneliness is associated the feeling with sadness, anxiety, hurt, and no one understanding. That is around the word loneliness. Okay, so in Thai way, I couldn't find the English one, but I'll translate it in Thai way. They say that when you alone, have to be careful of your thinking, because in a way that you have your thinking as your friend. When you alone, that's mean you solo, right? But when you with other people, you have to be careful what they're talking about, because that will affect you. So that is one thing that I want to leave it with you. So guys, I don't see any message. So are you able to send a message? Gig, are we able to send a message, darling? If people can, hi Nong Pim, hi everyone. Oh, I'm so grateful that everyone come here to see me. If I'm miscalculate anything, or you can say something or send some message to me that I can tell, that will be very nice. Hi Kun Atijit, hi Kun Enchef. So let's see that how we doing this together. Okay, so loneliness. How's the loneliness affect is our health and our emotion? Thank you. Okay, so that means we can send the message, right? So how the loneliness affect the emotional and health? First, loneliness is directly feeling of emotion of heart disease. It could make the heart disease because it's feel deeply hurt and deeply sadness, deeply misunderstood and deeply longing for some connection. That is the loneliness. So it could affect the health path of heart disease, high cholesterol, diabetes, mental challenges, and anxiety or emotional distress, addiction, depression, or the worst case scenario is the thought of suicidal. And this is affecting emotional, and also the how the loneliness affecting our health directly. It is about the sleep fragmentation. because we could sleep a little bit, not deep sleep, but very shallow and wake up, and very shallow and wake up, but wake up many times in the night. That is regarding to feeling loneliness inside, and it could going to the part of substance uses. This is from the definition of loneliness. Many people feel loneliness but not admit it, at least to yourself or to ourselves. I was the one in the past when I was a kid. I have this kind of loneliness because I felt different. I felt missing, which is that is majority of the kids that grow up together, that not the same in the society. You are different because of surrounding you have a difference than you, and they cannot accept the way that you are, or you cannot communicate that who you are to them. So that is create the loneliness inside. And we as an adult, we grow up, or not even adult, still teenager, with that feeling. It just we ignore those feeling to make that is totally okay when it's not okay. It's still eating us inside for that sort of loneliness. So let's come to take a look of this 9 sign of loneliness. I don't see anyone chatting with me. Gig, can you send me the message so I know that people can send me the message, please? Thank you. A little bit lonely today. Normally I have Gig along with it, yeah. So the 9 sign that define loneliness. The first sign is spend hours and multiple hours on social media. That is some clues that you have loneliness inside. And spend a lot of time doing online shopping, more than other thing, to using some sort of tools to differentiate you from having an interaction and connection with a human, changing from that point of view to the electronic point of view rather than make a real connection. And then this kind of sign of loneliness, that that kind of person are always sick and feel tired and feel burnt out and loneliness. This kind of sickness is coming because of you feel loneliness inside, and then it's affecting the sleeping. This sleeping is affecting these people that have loneliness often cannot sleep, or a night hour, like sleep very late and consume the day. That is some sort of some clue. I don't say that everyone have that. Now this is some clue, okay? Because of you have a poor sleeping, that's why it's affecting your energy during the day. So you feel sick and tired and feel burnt out. And then they have some sort of what you call, if that is coming up to you with the sleepless, you should check the status of your relationship. Is there any part in your life that relationship have a challenging? That is a clue that you actually feel misunderstood and no one understand you and feel lonely inside. And the 4th sign is the inability to connect with other people in any level. You just feel like, okay, I can talk to that person, I can talk to this person, I can talk to a couple of people more, but not a real connection. So have a challenging to feel connected to other people, okay? If you feel that you connect with some group of people in the Facebook group, but you have some connection with them for real, like a group of artists, group of plant decoration, or group of music, that is still have some connection, even it's not present physical, but it's still a connection. So that is totally different. Okay, another one is the overwhelming. You're feeling overwhelming of isolation, even in the crowd or in the party, or feeling alone and alienate. So that is the sign of feeling loneliness. Okay, say hi to me a little bit on message, because I don't see anyone say hi to me at all. So please give me some wave that you can send me a message. Right, guys. The number 6 one, negative feeling. and self-doubt about your ability, your worth in the society, and the constantly feeling of not good enough, right? That kind of feeling is just something that is the sign of loneliness, negative feeling, hurt, sadness, feeling self-doubt, doubting about your ability to do or to be in the society, in your social and present of yourself to other people. Another one is low self-esteem. So it's a very timid person, not be able to share or to do or be yourself in any social status form. So that is number 7 of the sign of loneliness. Number 8 is feeling not rested. What's that mean? Like you felt that you sleep, but it's because of the poor sleeping that you feel unrest. The more that you using and spending time in the day, you feel tired and exhausted during the day. That is the sign, one of the sign of feeling loneliness. The other one is you can catch this side of loneliness when somebody have a lot of changes inside themselves, inside of their life in that moment, like maybe parents divorce. That could happen for the kids, the little kids, especially with the kids, or some crisis during the life, some disaster, burn, fire, sickness, or divorce, or changing school, changing work, and things like that. That is a define of changing in life, that people couldn't find themselves to fit in the organization or the society at that present of time. So this is the 9 sign of loneliness. So let me see. Okay, so in that case, I will repeat again the 9 signs of, you can figure it out that are you one of it, the loneliness, or is there anyone, the loved one close to you, feel loneliness? Spend hours and hours and hours on social media, on shopping, that is the 2 thing, online shopping, that is the 2 sides of loneliness. The 3rd one is always feel sick and tired because of the sleepless and unable to sleep, and good quality of sleep. So that is the 3rd side. The 4th side is the ability to connect with other is very poor. You cannot feel connected to other people. That's happened to a lot of us in the past and nowadays as well. And the 5th one is just the overwhelmed feeling of isolation, feeling so lonely, alone in the social status or in the party. Have you ever been to the nightclub or a party and then feel lonely and then everyone's so happy? That was some kind of loneliness. Or you get into the place that is not for you, but you have to go. So something like that. Feeling low self-esteem, feeling negative, self-doubt, low self-worth, and feeling not good enough. I don't know that I don't see anyone say hi to me. Okay, that I can make this comment with it. I add everyone already. Okay. Yeah, I still want to hear you guys. Allow viewer to send you a request to join. Yeah, bring someone on camera. Okay, I'll see. I'll do it again. Sorry to interrupt a little bit, but it doesn't work in this way. I add everyone already, so wait, sorry, I'm showing the wrong one. Anyway, guys, just so sorry. I don't know how to do this as well to allow you guys to send a comment. I really wish that you can send a comment to me. I add everyone already. Gig, are you still there? Okay. All right. So that is the nice side of loneliness. And how loneliness person see the world. The loneliness person see the world because of it is very, very challenging for them to see the world in the happy alignment. So they feel lonely. They feel no one understanding their position and their term. That is pretty much is like how it is, and very, very challenging to see it that they able to get along in that state of mind. So people that feel loneliness pretty much is they stuck in that point of view. And they feel deep sorrow inside of it. That's why we talked about earlier that it can lead to suicidal thought. And deep inside of this loneliness, people, they feel that they need love. They need love. Thank you, Gig. I know that you all the time with us, and I'm so sorry that guys that you cannot send me a message. And I'm just, if you have my line or my something, just send me through the WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp message, and I will answer this one practically, or send me a message to Facebook. Okay, and I will answer it. So deeply, you feel you need love for the loneliness person and feel detached from the emotional and physical, feel longing for the connection of physical and emotional. This is the kind of people who feel loneliness, and because of even you with somebody, but the connection, the feeling of that connected in the physical level and emotional level, it wasn't get in that. So that is why making people to feel um, disconnect and not be able to connect or feeling the interaction with any human being. So that's why it's causing the suicidal thought and suicidal thinking from the loneliness part. I could say this very straightforward because on my younger age, I used to I'm a survival. I don't know is that the right thing to say. I'm a survival of a suicidal before, and I know exactly what is the thought before people gonna commit the suicide, because it's just like loneliness, hopeless, and to the point that it just no point to string on with anything. So when you see this signs in your loved one or in any people that close to you, please noticing that, and then we're going to talk about a bit later that how we're going to take care the loved one and the one that close to us, how we can help uplifting their days a little bit. Okay, so let's see that other viewpoint of the people who feel loneliness, that what they see, a part of feel lonely and feel disconnected, longing for deep love and emotional connection, which is they cannot find, and really deep feeling of sorrow and sadness. And oftenly they go through the wrong place to seek for this connection of emotional and physical connection, which is a very challenging thing. The more that you seeking the love, and then you seeking it with fearful of that connection, and also deep down you want it. So oftenly people who in this condition of loneliness fall into the wrong kind of connection and the wrong place of connect with something, like for example connect with the substance use, which is no judgment on this one, but that is the root cause of why people do things that we think that is going to put dangers to ourselves, is because of some people cannot be with themselves anymore. In their mind it just becomes so sick and tired and lost and lonely. So that is make people feel that way. I'm not justifying also that why the way that they did with their life is good. No, it's not good at all. But that's how they can do it for themselves in that limited of resources that they have. Okay, so um, they scared to make a new connection. And then when the new thing coming to their life is just feeling like I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I could make a connection with these people. Usually, if you're listening to me a couple of episodes before, I used to mention about emotional addiction. So, emotional addiction is something that you feel often. Is addicted. So have you ever seen angry people? The anger person is often anger because of is addicted to the body in the way of hormone, neurological, biological, and chemical. Each time that we feel any feeling, the body produces certain set of chemical. The body produces certain set of biological. The body produces certain set of hormone. So one set of anger produce one set of hormone, biology, chemical, and yeah, biology, nervous system, hormone, and chemical. So this four set is entangled in one set of emotion. As so as with loneliness, loneliness feeling produce certain sets of chemical, certain set of neurological, certain set of biological, certain set of hormone. So with all of this often produce again and again and again and again to that loneliness feeling. So that's why it's make the body feel addicted to the chemical, neurological, biological hormone together. So that is the whole body is become cocktail of the emotional, that emotional that we feel oftenly, which is in this case is a loneliness. So it is easy though that you like to tell people that why you feel lonely. This is tons of things you can do this and that and that and those. But actually, it wasn't that easy because of once the body addicted to the chemical, hormone, biological nervous system already with that set of loneliness is a very hard, and then it's going to keep the whole body feeling wanting to feel more loneliness. So yes, I found that it's kind of bizarre, but that is happened to every one of us in every emotion, which is this case is a loneliness. Yeah, like I think you guys have an experience of trying to help somebody to not feel lonely and feel included. This is not an attempt for one time to break the circle of feeling that loneliness. It is an constantly loving, caring, connecting again and again, gently and loving and caring, not pushing hard because of when people feeling this, there is a certain way that is the root cause, which is you could ask a coach or someone that is a professional to look for the root cause and then find a certain root cause of that loneliness feeling and then work through together when the person that feel loneliness is ready to accept that way. And we all here in Pink Lotus Foundation, we willing to help and talk to the people that feel that way. So just contact me, contact Geek, and contact the team of Pink Lotus Foundation. Also to our sponsor, Coachology as well. Right, so let's go through the how can we help, right? How can we help ourselves and loved one feeling loneliness? You're going to noticing the sign of loneliness, the 9 signs that I talked earlier, which is like detach, avoid social, going to social media and shopping online heavily, feeling constantly sadness and feeling like you don't want to connect with anyone in the world, just like, but they actually need love and deeply need love. So noticing that signs of loneliness and see that is that real, is that rigid, and this is ongoing side. Okay, that's first one for yourself as well and for others. And then second one is gently approach to ourselves if it's, we feel lonely, or to our loved ones, because of this is not what to say, like just stop feeling lonely. If it's that easy, everyone could do it, right? And everyone can do it with the gentle, loving, and caring. So be gentle, acknowledge that at this moment in time, I or they or he or she, whomever that you feel that there might be loneliness, feel this certain way. It not stay forever. With our help, with our awareness, we can help and encourage them to see the different side of it, and then having a happier life and seeing and make a connection with other people as well. So please do in that term, in able to support each other. The first way that to help ourselves and our loved ones for feeling loneliness is noticing the signs of loneliness. Gentle approach to say to them that I'm here, or if it's yourself, it's just like, yeah, we just not so alone. There are so many people feeling this as well, and there are many people love us the way that we are, and we just say out loud that we need some kind of connection and some help. Everyone needs helps once in a while. And then the third one is just start small. Start small. Do not make it a big grand scheme that, hey, let's go to the big party and then do not feel lonely. That is too much and too bigger of the comfort zone that one person gonna go, even for yourself. Gentle with yourself and gentle with the loved one. Start small by get into the nature, going to the field and then plant the gardening. Do the gardening, have the interaction with the plants. I love that. Have the interaction with the pets, cats, dog, birds, whatever that kind of pets that you feel connection with. Start small with that. And then start with the group of people who have the common interest. If you love crystal rock or something, you just find the group on Facebook or some other places. Don't have to go physical. You can still do it online as well, or suggest people. If you have music, you just get along with the people who love music together. If bigger of the gap that you're going to go and connect with them, you just do it online first. Okay, as long as that you connect with someone, something, some way. So start small, and also do not force people to like just break out of this. It's okay, just break out of this. Be gentle, because not everyone can break it like that. And in fact, we have the certain way of thinking, feeling for quite some time. It wouldn't be easy to just stop it, right? So be gentle, thinking about that. Be gentle to ourselves. And then doing the self-care, guys. Self-care is mean do something that make your heart sing. Do something that make your heart smile. Either that is, for me, is painting. I just learned that painting is like, it's just, I'm just get sucked into the painting. But find that for that person, like if it's your kids and then she love cats, bring her to the cat cafe, something like that. Or if it's a boy, your boys that love game, bring him to the game festival. I know that in this period of time at COVID, maybe it's online game or online exhibition, something like that. Start with the common interest, the interest that that particular person needed. And self-care, whatever that mean, is mean to me that you able to let loose, be yourself, without have to put the wall in between you and something, someone around you, and then get the heart and mind easy and comfort. That is another terminology of self-care. Or soothing yourself with a hot shower, hot bath, or get into the river and swim, or soaking your feet in the river, which is, I love that so much. I didn't swim much, I just soak my feet. Whatever that is fit yours. And another one is just show love. Show the love to the hobby, to something that you feel good about it. Seek the love in the right place and like people. Help the loved one to seek the right love in the right place and right people. Encourage it. Do not tell them what to do, because we hate people to tell us what to do. Give the honor and the courtesy of we are adult and we love to be acknowledged, our ability to be loved and to share the love. Okay? And start with the feeling happy. Stay with that feeling happy. Try to bring the experience to the person or to yourself if you feel loneliness. That what is the happiness and feeling good in that sense. And stay with that feeling. For example, I love cats, right? I use this cat. I like to stay with the feeling of having my cats around me. But when traveling, I don't have a cat. I'm just seek out the cats around. So you just be that one, trying to help the people around you to find more feeling of that particular that they bonding with. Helping them small with what are their ability to bond with something. So that is how you help the loved one to see the world together. So the next one is internally communicate with ourselves, or teaching our loved one that what is actually our deepest desire. What is actually that our deepest desire? Because this loneliness is coming from that some need inside very deep is unfulfilled. For me, in my case, in the past, it was the need of to be loved by one of my parents, which is, it wasn't quite acknowledged, and I was run away from this feeling. So with that, I generally become showing love and sending love more and more. But because of that is the deepest desire of me. So help the loved one to seek out that what is internally deepest one that we're looking for, we desire long before. And that will help, and I think we all should have that one to explore that what is it that we want. Okay, so that is how we can help ourselves and our loved one from feeling loneliness. Guy, I miss you. I'm feeling like lonely here, that you cannot join me or send me a message, and I just don't know how to. I still don't know. They didn't show here that how I can send the message. Good. Okay, so let's go to the next one. If you have my personal, I type this one, my personal WhatsApp. Please add me in this one. Please send me with this one, okay? If you have message or question, so I can answer you. Right, okay? I think I saw somebody sending me some message, right? It will send me the message, please. Okay. Right, guys. So how can we make alone time healthy? Okay. This one, that it is a great time to reflect. Alone time, that we're not lonely, right? Alone time is actually the time that we able to recharge our body, our mind, our soul, our spirit. But how to do that is because of we have to make a quality alone time, right? It's the time that we're able to reflect, whatever that means to you. You might want to soak yourself in the bath and then reflect that, if you permitted to have a bath, hot bath. Or you might be able to reflect while you do gardening, if that's what you love, okay? You can spend alone time painting, petting, drinking coffee, cooking. That is how you spend alone time to reflect yourself very well. And then seeking your passion, right? I mean, how many people knowing ourselves the most to the deep core? Not everyone people saying to ourselves that what is actually our passion. Maybe it's the time that to ask that what is actually the deepest thing that I'm looking and longing for, right? So it took me long time to find out what I really passion, and then it's worth though, guys. I really promise you that alone time, if you spend it and to seek your own passion, to feel that what is your mission in life, what is it that you sing, you make your heart sing and make your life meaningful and worthwhile. Spend that time to seek out those passion. I miss you guys. I wish I can answer you some of the message. Okay, I'm just checking. Is there anyone send me a message, please? And then you can use the good alone time by setting goal. Setting goal. Luke and I, my husband and I, make a goal setting yearly, and we review it every quarter to see that what is it that we achieve it. Do you know, just only put those thoughts that running around to our head in the paper by the list, it's already made something happen. Usually when we set up the goal of yearly, we fill in the goal in, have you guys ever heard about Wheel of Life? There is an 8 or 12 side of it, might be romantic, career, education, spiritual, relationship, friendship, and other thing, and put in that to that category, and then see for this year what you want to achieve, like having a good relationship with mother, having more cats, like or having expanding the business. Doesn't have to be big or huge, it's just something that you feel the sense of achievement by writing down all of that goal in each side of the wheel of life. By the end of years, we check it again just to write it down. It's kind of put the focus and subconscious mind working very well. So basically we achieve about 70 to 80% without having to put the mind and soul all the time. Like for example, right, I'm gonna eat more healthy. And then more yoga or more rest, relax. So that is achieved 70 to 80% by write it down, guys. So that is a very good one. And another way that to make your alone time healthy is just to absorb the mother nature, right? The mother nature is just um, nowadays when we're living the life, we're living indoor pretty much, especially this COVID time as well. So just find yourself to get out some sun early morning, and by the end of the day, 5 o'clock, something like that, just to so the body is refreshing, and then getting energized to the sunlight. That is the most powerful thing. Also the flow of the water, either that is going to be the ocean, the river, or um, even the garden of a condominium if you cannot accessible through it. Or gardening, green things. Do some simple thing that make your heart sing. Okay? Yeah, I just miss you guys. Pikik, do you have any question? Can you send me directly to the to my line message or anything? I received your line message, Kik. Do you see that? pretty much is that is the loneliness and alone time. I want to talk about this a little bit. People who having a loneliness inside usually feel lonely, usually feel that no oneโอเคนะกิกส์บอกว่ากด request ตลอดใช่นะพี่ก็แบบว่ากด add ตลอดก็ไม่ได้ใช่คอมเมนต์ไม่ได้ sorry that you guys cannot comment นะ anyway so this loneliness I will put Q&A in another time as well and I will personally answer one by one so please leave the comment under this video or either way on my own personal Facebook or under my personal number so let's get back to this loneliness. The loneliness is a dark, deep, dark evil that we have to deal with it through our loved one as well, because it's very silent. Sometimes when we feel alone in our relationship, whatever that chips mean to you, family ship, friendships, relationship, or co-working space or organization ships. I say that is a relationship. If you ever feel that lonely inside the community that you stay, is starting from feeling alone. And alone can be a positive one as well, but if you feel alone and then negative, so that is start to coming off the negative one, which is a loneliness, right? This loneliness is going to bring sadness, hopeless, hurtful, and feeling anxiety, anxious around something. In the relationship, I say this one first, if you don't feel belong to the relationship, you cannot connect to the person that you with. Whatever that person that you shoot with, so that is the time that you need to seek help and to find help around you, finding the person that you're able to feel trust, but not just that moment, but it's some proof and evidence that you're able to trust them, connected to the line of mental line. It's the one that I say mental health, mental line doesn't mean that you are having a mental problem. Is not everyone have a challenging of how to cope with the emotion, everyone including me. Like even I coach people for more than almost 10 years already, and more than over 10,000 hours. I still have to deal with the emotional. And emotional, it wasn't a bad thing. It is a signal of the body and the chemical in the body that to tell us that, hey, knock, knock, knock. Pay attention to me here a bit. Knock, knock, knock. I'm feeling something here. I'm feeling a bit lonely. I'm feeling a bit sad. So just please think about it. Please pay attention to me. That is the sign of, hey, listen to me. I need some attention here. Just pay attention to me. It's not that, hey, I'm a crazy people. It's not. Everyone feeling down and feeling negative once in a while, but the longer that we prolong that emotional in the body, is remember that chemical in the body is gonna be fluctuate more and more. The longer that we not dealing with it, it's gonna cause a problem in the long run. The best way is just acknowledge it, like, okay, I feel misunderstand in this relationship. I feel not heard, not to be heard by this relationship. I don't feel that anyone understand me. So it's just like, that is how you noticing how you feel. And guys, I want to say that to be born as a human is the best way to create. So if you have some challenging something, find somebody that listen to you. There is a lot of people nowadays that they willing and then they care enough to listening to you. Just do not shut yourself and then lock yourself in the home and in your box, or whatever that box means to you, in your room, in your home, in your I don't know, just do not do that, because you as a creative being, you can produce, be more happier and be more productive and more creative to other people. I mean, to be realistic, you don't know that your smile is make many people smile with you. So do not be selfish and thinking that no one ever care about you. That is not true. I care, and we are care in this organization, and also majority of coaches out there care. But you have to choose the right one as well. We're gonna have to talk about that later on. So do not let this loneliness carry away too far. And bring back our conscious and to think that what is actually we can do about this, and if we get overcome this ourselves, how it could be benefit to other people. Like, yeah, if I tell myself when I was I don't know how 26 at that time, and then I was actually lonely to the point that I committed suicide in a different country, and somebody that is so I get grateful to life, and so many people as well that show the love, even we know each other not a year, and then they help me through that, and then I survive until now. And I want to tell all of them that helped me at that time that thank you for all of that, to save me. And now I'm able to share this experience to people that it wasn't so bad, but it's just a very quick thinking and snap it like that. It's just that. But if we show the hopes, the light to other people, be the hope and be the light to the other people, so they can live and spend their creativity, their energy to uplift and to do something with the world around them, with the people around them, that would be very cherishing experience like I am doing now. And with this, with our foundation, we actually, I want to take this opportunity to tell you guys that on number 6 and number 7 May, we have event. Actually, it's a free event on empowering women. We are actually doing it in Laguna, Phuket, Banyan Tree. If you are working for organization or foundation or charity that work directly with the children and with women, we are inviting you to come for free, and we have a limited seat. And this is we get so lucky that our sponsor Laguna Phuket and Banyan Tree is giving our space to deliver this empowering women workshop. I and Pinklotus-Foundation and Coachology deliver this event already. This is about to be the 15th times of I have done this before we create foundation. So please send people to deal with the emotional intelligence, to deal with their own emotion, and then get some tools. And then because you are also taking care of other people in the organization, in your foundation, in charity, you need these tools to be able to help them. But before you're able to help them, you have to help yourself to be able in the position that you're able to help other people. So I and our team, Gig, me, Luke, and Nong Praying is very passionate, and A as well, very passionate to deliver these kind of tools to people. And under our Pinklotus-Foundation, we use our knowledge and our personal development tools to lead our foundation and other people to uplift each other. And if you see or know or yourself in the organization that are able to receive this, but this time it's only for the women, and we upcoming later in the year we will set up the NLP in Thai language, which is I deliver already in the beginning of the year. The team, Gig and I and Nong Praying and all the assistant coaches coming to do it with the anti-human trafficking for 3 days, almost 30 people. So if you are one of the organization and listening to this, or you are a friend of the organization or foundation, just please let us know or tell them and then contact us directly. We are very passionate to deliver this kind of knowledge and resources. And we're not just doing it for the sake of doing it. We are seeking and develop ourselves more and more. And I want to promote that it's not the loneliness that killing people. It is the people who can identify others that feel loneliness and do nothing. So please do not do nothing. If you know someone or be someone, and if you cannot help or you can help, just show some gesture, just show some heart in that, and you know that is could save the day to many people. Just be kind to one another. I love Ellen DeGeneres a lot, and I love this quote of her: "Be kind to one another," and then it will come back to you tremendous time and times. And I love you all, and you guys make me feel inspired to talk about this and daily. And I'm so sorry that I couldn't interact with. I don't know that how we gonna do this message. And anyway, no one sending me a message, but I'll repeat it again that please send this message or question to my personal message or to WhatsApp. This is also WhatsApp and also my chat, and also connected to me on Facebook, and I will personally answer every other question myself each time. And with this alone time, we can make this alone time very well and recognized. And again, get back to my empowering woman, which is number 6 and 7 in Phuket, and contact us. And then you all can join us online and virtual as well for 2 days event. And yeah, I'm so pleased to announce that. And I guess that we could I think someone did send me some message. Piggy, do you have like Piggy, you have some question that I should answer? Can you send me the what the excuse me, the line message? And I can answer as well. So this is, so now you know that alone and loneliness is different, right? Alone is not necessarily that you're going to feel lonely, and loneliness doesn't necessarily that you're going to have to be alone. You can feel loneliness and people around you can feel loneliness when full of house or full of party. So acknowledge and notice one another so we can keep one another to be healthy and generous to each other. We in the very challenging time in Thailand at the moment that it look like many places gonna lock down a little bit during the Songkran festival that has a long weekend. I hope you all in Bangkok, in Thailand, stay safe and stay healthy, and also in our friend in other country as well. Um, Also in our friend in other country as well, just stay safe and stay healthy in the body and healthy in mind. Keep focus in the good one, and then send us the message if we are one of the friend that you can feel that you can relieve some loneliness. Just let us know. We are here and want to serve you all. And I wish that I want to stay longer, but no question to be, and I will answer about this post and this question. Please send the question more, and remember we have more and more training, more and more coaching. If you are other organization that work for children and for the women, that underprivileged women and children, just contact us, and we have the team to helping, and I personally want to help and support you guys as we can. Thank you very much. And next live I'm gonna do the chatting box better this time. And thank you very much and grateful for your time to be with us today. And See you again later. Love you all. Thank you. Love you, Annie. Love you, Kun. I couldn't see the name, and I just thank you very much, Kun Atijit and Nong Pim, Nong Kik. Thank you very much for all the love and caring. And we're gonna live again next time with the comment. I promise I will do this better next time. Love you guys and see you next time. Bye. Send me a message and send me the question. I'll answer in another live. Thank you.